A Hawaii lawmaker says she's been bullied and attacked by her own party. And now Representative Beth Fukumoto says she's thinking of leaving the GOP and joining the Democratic Party instead.
And it's a decision that cost Fukumoto her leadership role today and prompted an emotional debate on the House floor. Alex Serbal tonight getting answers about the leadership changes and what happens next. Alex?
Aloha, Howard and Marissa. Representative Beth Fukumoto told KHON before any changes are final, she wants to hear from the people who voted from her. Now, we also spoke with the chair of the Republican Party, and he told me if she changes parties, she should resign her seat.
Now she is being punished by 3.5 of our members for participating in a democratic process.
I'm going to have to
I yield my time.
Tense moments on the House floor Wednesday during the vote on whether or not to remove Representative Beth Fukumoto from House Minority Leader, a role she no longer has.
What's been happening is that my party is getting increasingly insistent that I stop working across party lines and that I start becoming more partisan in my approach.
Fukumoto expressed an interest in switching parties after she claims the latest attacks from members of her party came after the Women's March last month.
Despite what was said earlier, she's not being punished for speaking out for women's rights. It's a pattern of self-loathing comments directed at Republicans.
Last year at the state convention, Fukumoto says she was booed after she expressed concerns about how then presumptive nominee Donald Trump treated women. And she again voiced her concerns at the Women's March last month. Representative Cynthia Thielen was also at the march.
Let me just tell you a couple of reasons we were marching and speaking at the Women's March. I believe the majority leader does this once a year.
Point of order.
In 2000.
Okay, Representative McDermott. This has nothing to do with the Women's March. This is a motion on leadership. It has nothing. I don't see Women's March anywhere in here, and I don't want to waste my time listening to this.
Fritz Rolfing, the chair of the Republican Party, told me if she does become a Democrat, she should let Governor Ige fill her seat.
If somebody wants to switch parties so soon after an election, it's really, I think, a matter of integrity that they should just resign.
Fukumoto has not officially made a decision to switch parties, but told KHON she does not intend on resigning from office.
At this point, until I hear from my constituents, I don't want to make any speculations. As I've committed to them, it's about them and what they want. So I want to make sure I hear from them before I start speculating or even digging into what staying would look like.
We'll keep following the story and let you know when Representative Fukumoto makes a final decision on leaving the Republican Party. Now, in a statement, new Minority Leader Andrea Topola said, "There is a lot our caucus agrees on, and I look forward to highlighting the strength of each member." Alex Serbal, KHON 2 News.
Alex, thank you very much. A little more background on Representative Fukumoto first. She was voted into office in 2012 as a Republican representing Mililani Mauka, and Waipio Acres. Prior to her election, Fukumoto was the youngest person to serve the legislature as director of the research with the House Minority. And before that, before she was stripped of her House Minority leadership position today, she was one of the youngest Hawaii lawmakers ever to serve in that very position.